Hello everyone, Prime here, and today we'll be covering a special god of the earth among other things. If you find yourself enjoying the video at any point, then don't forget about these buttons, and with that said, let's get started. If you were to ever meet Geb in person, you probably wouldn't find a rocky golem, but instead an Egyptian-looking chap wearing an Atef crown of the north or south, or a goose crown. He has a special thing for geese. His skin is usually covered in leaves, either green or brown, and he'd have a beard to be remembered. Barley was also thought to grow from his ribs. Now you know how Egyptian gods have some animal heads from time to time? Well, Geb is actually no different at times, and can be spotted with a snake's head in some images. Yep, I was about as surprised as you are now. You might want to close that jaw though. Despite his status as an earth deity, Geb would guide the deceased to the afterlife, providing meat and drink as an underworld god. As a god of the earth, he was a noted healer and provider of crops. However, he could just as easily make lands infertile, if he so chose. Geb was the sister and lover of Nut, the sky god, and with her fathered 4 children: Isis, Osiris, Set, and this chap. Geb and Nut were once inseparable, almost to a fault, and Ra simply couldn't continue to create things whilst they were together, so he did what any rational and powerful deity would do: ordered their father to separate them forcibly if necessary. Shu, their father, raised Nut, who at this point was married to Geb, into the sky while standing over the struggling Geb, who desperately itched to reach his wife. Shu not only gets him onto the floor, but also forces him to be separate from his love. Geb isn't exactly pleased with Ra, or his father for that matter, and his little guy wasn't doing too well either. In fact, it was said to be reclining, trying to reach his wife. But not to worry, as Thoth came up with a solution. Thoth baited the moon with a game of drops, and the prize would be the moon's light. Thoth undoubtedly won, but he may have gone a little overboard. He took so much moonlight that 5 new days were added to the official calendar. Thanks to this, though, Nut and Geb could have children. Geb was still separated from Nut during the day, however, and wept, causing various oceans to sprout from the earth. Geb was also said to have a bit of fun time with his mother, Tefnut, and in fact, after his father Shu, the current king of Egypt, died or retreated into the heavens to recover from some of his wounds as he was battling the great serpent that was currently on the earth, Geb pursued his mother. When he arrived at the site of his father's burial, Memphis, he captured Tefnut and viciously raped her, but was never punished for this, said by some. Others say that Geb indeed raped his mother out of spite, as his little guy needed attention and Mama knew best. So he took revenge and took his father's wife. So the next time you think about a friendly Geb getting you that setup, and you getting the kill for it, remember what Geb's capable of. Of course, some say that Geb didn't exactly escape entirely for free, and when he went to claim the title of king, his guilt killed all of his companions and severely injured him. A small lock of Ra's hair was the only thing that spared the future king's life. He eventually took the throne and gained the title Heir of the Gods. The throne itself was even given the epitaph Seat of Geb because of how great a ruler he turned out to be. When Set and Horus crawled over the control of Egypt itself, he gave Horus the Lower Egypt and Upper Egypt to Set. This is but one of many examples of Geb's fair judgment. Geb's mere laughter has the power to generate earthquakes. The goose was a sacred animal to Geb, and thanks to that, he can be called the Great Cackler. So this is usually where the video ends, but considering the fact that it would be better for you guys if I somehow were able to continue, and also for the channel, it would be quite great, we'll go on to Geb's mother, as Nut has in-game interactions setting up her potential arrival in the game, and I wouldn't want to spoil that video. So Tefnut, wife of Shu, was eventually seen with a human's body and a lioness's head, but sometimes went full lioness when necessary. Rarely, however, she could be seen as a woman, and even less frequently as a cobra. She was considered to be the Eye of Ra and the protector of the sun god, and also took the title of Lady of the Flame. Some stories say that her and her father Ra had a bit of family troubles, and so she left, taking pretty much all of the water and moisture with her. The people waned and suffered greatly during this time, whilst Tefnut went on a killing spree in her lion form, rampaging wherever she went. Ra, feeling bad, sent Thoth and Shu after her. Celebrations were held upon her return and the land rejoiced. Well, that's about all of the information I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed the video, or at least found it interesting. If you did, then go ahead and leave a like, as it does help me to make more videos, feel motivated, and all of that good stuff. If you'd like to see a specific god in the next episode of this series, then go ahead and leave a request in the comment section below. Next up could potentially be Chang'e. I'm considering doing Wukong specifically for Smite, though I'm not completely decided on that. Failing that, it could just be a surprise god, but we'll see. Until then though, I've been Prime, thank you very, very much for watching, and thanks for 500 subs as well, by the way. Until the next video, have a very good day. I've been Prime, and I'll see you in the next one, on Tuesday probably. Bye bye.
Very good.